super quick or whatever. Like, you could tell that she wasn't really interested. Like, she wasn't really like looking at me. She was still kind of like looking at the shit that she was doing and kind of half still on the phone with her friend and stuff. So, but yeah. And then sometimes, it's like that first approach where you have kind of like a fun little conversation and they're, reciprocating and all that stuff. So you just can't, you really can't, like microanalyze. When you focus too much, and I'm not saying don't try to get better and all that stuff. And when you're first starting out, maybe you need to be a little bit more structured in how you do things just to get the feel for it. But you really shouldn't, focus too much on optimization. It's literally just like put in the volume, work on things slowly, just like with anything. Like if you're freaking learning how to play guitar, it's not like every chord you freaking do, you're like, this needs to be the best chord I've ever fucking done. It's just, just keep fucking doing it, or, practicing a song or whatever the fuck. Yeah, just don't worry about it too much, because I've had interactions like that last one where it's been that quick and the girl was super interested and she liked how like ballsy it was and just kind of to the point. So the amount of things on an approach that are not in your control is a lot higher than the things that are in your control. Okay, you can't control if the girl's in a relationship or not. You can't control if the girl's in a bad mood, like that redhead who I approached, who immediately gave like a bitchy face and was like, thanks, I'm not interested, blah, 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 whatever. You can't, you can't control if she's attracted to you or not. There's so much that you can't control. The only things you can really control, like, that are actually you, is, again, those three big things: is how you look, how you present yourself as far as like confidence and expressiveness and stuff like that, and then you actually being able to push the interaction forward, escalating in some way. And escalating could literally just be you ask for the number. Anything that moves you closer toward your goal is escalating. So even just you approaching, that's escalating, because now you're a step closer to 6. Freaking, what do you call it? Asking for the number. That's also escalating, because without the number, you can't go on a fucking date. So I know these are like concepts and stuff that it's like, some people might be like, oh, well, obviously, Troy. But, I'm saying it for, anyone who might be new to this, or just, they're like kind of just starting, approaching. So clear that freaking number out. And I'm back to the fucking Forever 21. Ooh, I should go talk to that, security guard. I wonder where she is. Hopefully she's still at, is that the, no, that's not, that's the fucking movie theater. Alright. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And, let's see. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, these are about how my freaking approaches go. It's just just go direct. I've done all different types. Like I used to go mostly indirect. I used to have like longer conversations and stuff like that, but I noticed no difference in like number acquisition rate or like lay approach to lay ratio or whatever when I switched to just kind of quick interactions. Because again, people can get a good feel for you really quickly. I mean, people have like good sixth senses about this kind of stuff. Like, if you like a person within the first minute, you're probably going to like them after 30 minutes or an hour, like most likely. Whereas if you get like a weird or bad vibe off someone in the first minute, that's probably not likely to change over the course of the next half hour. So you don't really need to talk to a girl for any more than like 2 or 3 minutes for her to just get a general sense of you and build enough interest, to actually go on a date with you. So, yeah, that's all about that. All right. I'm going to try and get these girls on freaking camera, but I just don't want to make it look so fucking I don't want to make it look so fucking obvious. Because all it'll take is someone sees me doing that, and then they report to something, and then they're like, oh, this guy's recording girls, and then I'm banned from the mall. I can never fucking approach here again. So just take my word for it that they're hot. That's all I can fucking say about that. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, man. There's actually 2 really fucking good-looking girls in here. Let's see. How do I get this off the fucking screen? What the fuck did I do? No. What is this? What is this technology? Okay, for some reason, all my notifications and all this other bullshit. Okay, well, I guess I hit some retarded thing in my freaking pocket. I don't fucking know. I don't know. She might have not. Okay, well, hopefully this doesn't randomly, I don't know, X out of anything. I have no idea what the fuck just happened there. Alright. Oh, let's see. Alright, which one do I want to freaking talk to? There's 2 equally fucking attractive girls. And now I'm literally in the middle of a big open space, just looking around. Look. Oh my god, you guys. I'm thirsty. Oh no. Everyone's freaking looking at me. Everyone cares what I'm doing. They all have their own lives, but for some reason they picked me out of dozens of people and decided to focus on me long enough to be like, hey, why is that guy standing? Literally no one gives a shit. And even the ones that do, they're not going to say anything. Large majority of the time, I don't think I've ever gotten a legit okay, well, statistically speaking, probably I have at some fucking point. I can't remember. But most of the time, if people are watching or listening in or something on like that, they don't say anything. They're just awestruck that it's fucking happening. Okay, there she is. She's way the fuck back there. I gotta get to her before she freaking goes into the goddamn changing room. Hey, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. All right. Okay. Talk to you later. Girl immediately. I didn't even get a chance to tap her on the arm. As soon as I literally, I said huh, just the huh for hey. She looked at me and had a thing, and she backed away and gave me she looked at me with really discerning eyes, and then literally slowly backed away exaggeratedly, as if she can't make a wrong move or she's gonna set off a landmine or something like that. So yeah, in those situations, some guys might be like, huh, well, you could have came in a certain calibrated way because blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. They're like, if a girl is that freaking reactive, and a girl is like, she's like that reactive and so much like just on edge and shit like that, that literally before I even get my full sentence out, she's immediately like startled and backs away. It's like there's nothing you could do in that situation. And let's say hypothetically, theoretically, let's say that I could have. All right, I don't know. First of all, most girls that are like that, like they're just like that. I mean, that's people in general. Some people just on a given day or at a certain time, they're just in a bad mood, or not even just in a bad mood that day. That's just their base personality. There's some people out there that are just fucking angry, or they're super closed off. They're super suspicious of everyone. So it's like, do you think there's a way that you could approach someone who's just inherently super fucking on edge and suspicious of people all the time? No. But let's just say that hypothetically there was something I could have done. I don't know. You can't tell which girls are like, you can't really tell that much about a girl before you go up and approach her. Like, you know, because some girls, it's like, you'll see, oh, she has resting bitch face, and then she's like super nice and friendly as soon as you freaking talk to her. And other girls, oh, resting bitch face, and then they are actually just being a fucking bitch or whatever, or they are a bitch just as their fucking base personality. So it's like, you can't really tell. So, you know, obviously I'm not saying that there's not things like, you know, social calibration and all that other stuff. I'm not saying that. But, I mean, when it comes to specifically cold approach, you don't really need to take that into account too much. The only time when you really need to focus like heavily on that is if it's like social circle stuff. Like, oh, you're at an event, and obviously if you're at an event, you're not just gonna go up and fucking like approach all the girls and just, hey, you're cute, hey, you're cute, hey, you're cute. Then you kind of, you know, do the whole fucking, you know, talk to people, you know, get in conversations, you know, do that whole group dynamic fucking bullshit, make people laugh, do like more indirect and like flirty type stuff, blah, blah, blah. Normal social skills you guys all know, most likely. So yeah, so that's seven approaches, 4 numbers. You know, that last number I got on the 5th or 6th or whatever the fuck approach, just probably not going to pull through. But you literally never know. Like, really, really, truly, you don't. So you just gotta fucking, like, you just gotta do, just do what you want to do. You'll naturally make certain calibrations and stuff over time. Like, anytime you're trying to get good at something, I mean, there's a certain part of it that's active learning, and there's a certain part of it that's just like in like kind of passive learning, where, you know, you encounter a situation enough times and you just subconsciously